What do you got for us?
Good
You
news.
get to do anything first, or?
Shoot.
You're first up.
We don't want to get the shock over early.
Well, this is probably one of your worst ones. I was trying to be the first, so it gets better for everybody else. But we have some options if you want to discuss.
Sure.
Okay, so a couple things on there. Lay that up right there. You look down the bottom, it wants to go up 6.9%. Okay? I have a lot of notes on here. You guys want to start from the top and work our way down? Is that how you go? Yeah. Okay, so the salaries and for the office went up to $156,500. If you go down to the bottom left, where you have the 411s, there's 4 of them, 4111s.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah. This is how I arrived at $156,500. It'd be my salary with no change. Maryland's, and then excuse me, and then Don for 5 months, and then the new employee, I put an estimate in there of 10 months for that. So if you add those 4 up, it will come up to the 156.5. And then 2021, will be, we'll just look at that where we're at. Because what I'm not sure is, I think where we start this person will be on what they would know prior, maybe, if they know it well already and they're just changing a part of their life and wanting to start a new job, or if they have no experience or what have you, or maybe depending on where we might have to start in here. So,
And there's a few months there they're working together.
yes.
That's the main thing.
Yeah. Would be that. Since we updated our computers this year, we budgeted it for 2019, so all our computers are up to date and we're good. Randy just finished getting everything installed. And so we're in really good shape computer-wise, so when that person comes, we don't have to go buy a new computer or nothing. We're good to go on that. Everything else stayed about the same, except when you get down to the 4333, the $11,400 in gold. The prior year was $5,160. What we did is that was when we added Luke in there, the mapper, Kimball Mapping. But this would have been a whole lot worse because I researched it. The software alone was $15,000 for ArcView, and then classes and training, and now it's for yearly is $2,500. The license fee. DLT that we used to have was $1,050 or something of that nature. So the $11,400 is for Luke Kimball Mapping and Eagle View, which is pictometry software. So what we did, I kept them on here because these here in red I have crossed off, and then I put them down here also. I'm leaving them on there because they're in the prior years. If we took them off, you wouldn't know what the prior year was for. Now, in 2 years, when we get rid of them, we take this off on the actual budgets, then I'll just take their names off of it. But those are the 3 that we did away with when we were with Kimball Mapping.
And the Kimball Mapping, whenever Maryland decides to retire, it'll make it easier because what is
Tremendously easier.
she's trained in what?
The GIS.
GIS.
Yes. Because right now, actually, I went to class last week. Actually, Junction City, which is a blank on the county name.
Right.
They're
No, Gary.
looking for a GIS person. They're at 55,000, and they're not really getting what they want. And so that would be a worse issue for us. The bigger county should be easier for them to fill that position.
Was Dickinson County there? Do they still have a GIS person? Abilene?
Actually, they were there.
Were they?
Yeah. It's funny because they sat right beside me.
Okay.
Yeah. They got some other wait, so.
See, she was very instrumental in tornado cleanup.
Okay.
At
At Chapman. What he's talking about is, so in a lot of counties, the GIS department now, they're actually by their south. They're not in the appraiser's office anymore. Russell County is like, there are a lot of counties are going that route because of the mapping is getting to be so complex. And actually, the GIS information isn't really just for the appraisers anymore. It's an information system. And like for if there's a disaster or something, the GIS department makes the maps. That's when the Homeland Security goes right away, and they start making maps and giving photos and so forth like that. Abilene is like that. The GIS system is all by itself. There's advantages, there's disadvantages to that too. I mean, it'd be one more office that you have to work with. If we need splits and combinations and so forth, it's just another office you have to go through. But we're not doing that. But with Luke, we wouldn't have to do that at all. Then if you go down to the printer, the copier fax, and so forth, $9,000. One thing that we talked about, Nita and I, a little bit, is if we went ahead, if we just brought that out of the equipment fund, would you gonna?
Well, I haven't talked to you
If we could purchase that out of the equipment fund, we take the $9,000 off, and then our budget would only go up 1%. And then what I was going to do for the future, if you look on the bottom, the future budgets, if we, and Nina was going to talk to the auditors on this also, build up our reserve, reserve fund for the
We need to
appraiser's
start,
office.
yes, because we haven't transferred any over to your.
Equipment
for
reserve fund.
years.
For the appraiser's office. And actually, this would work for our budget compared to where we would be for the future years if we would put $1,000 back for that copier, because those copiers are lasting 7 years. This one here is going on its 8th year now. And $2,500 get back for the vehicle. Because our Blazer's a good Blazer, but I think we've been extremely lucky. I think the garage has made a huge difference, when it's parked inside. It's a 2003 model. We bought it in 2005. We're pushing 86,000 miles. But I think it's in good condition. I really do. But if we can keep that thing in good shape for another 5-7 years, and then if we did this on our budget, we would have a good trade-in, plus we would have some money without skewing our budget year, every now and then. So that's the thought I'm asking really you guys, or Dean's going to check with the auditors and so forth. But it wouldn't hurt our budget in the future either.
I guess I don't understand where you're gonna take office equipment out of another budget.
Well, I don't know if we can, like courthouse general. I don't know.
I wouldn't think you could do that.
I don't think we can either, so I think you just need to leave it in there.
Okay. Well, it's worth, I need to know, how we want to do it.
You could ask, but everybody's got their own budget for that. I don't think you can take that out of there.
That's what I don't know.
The next year, or for 2021, your budget will drop down because you won't be having.
The $9,000, plus we could still.
Well,
Well,
it'll drop down some because your salaries, you won't be overlapped those 3 months of salary.
yeah, that's the main
The
thing.
salaries will be
take out
good.
part of that 9,000, you need to leave part of that in there if you want to keep transferring. See what I mean?
So it would drop to about 179 to 180,000.
Yeah.
And then I think we would be back.
As long as you would keep a little in there to transfer,
Back
to
to-
build back because your reserve only has like $400 or $500 in it, I think.
When you talk about hiring a new employee, you said, if they've got some oil field experience, what kind of oil field experience? Production or just a pumper or what?
Really, even the terminology, even the use to some sort of knowledge of barrels or of the equipment, of the pumper heads, of just in general, how the oil system works would be nice. I mean, that's why I hired Tom way back when he was one of the few that had oil experience,
Yeah.
back then, which paid off in the long run. And I'm not saying they have to. I'm not saying they have to.
It'd be good.
Yeah.
25 years ago, I think it's still.
I started in '91. Yeah.
And then as long as they've got some kind of college degree, it'd be a pretty good applicant.
Maybe.
Yeah, as long as it's not social
Maybe.
studies.
You know.
It's not
it is.
required
Yeah.
of that position.
But he'll probably start looking at those and then,
Probably the first of the year.
yeah.
Because I was hoping to get 2 months, with just the 3 of us, and then we would have that 4th, probably March 1st. That would give the 2 important months for oil, and then they would see the hearing process on real estate. My people might run them off, I don't know. The new employee,
Yeah.
but, the hearings haven't been bad, bad. And kind of go forward with it.
And then if we can get the right hire, if they want to try to start training to be.
If they want to.
So if we've had some people that might be interested, to come and talk to you, or just
Yeah.
wait till December? Or what?
Probably just kind of keep us posted, for, where we're at and so forth. And, yeah, we had some names, we had 1, we had 2, that, just kind of make fizzle out. It's probably too far down the road for them to make any kind of.
Yeah.
The budget this year's a little wider in here. But I think that would get us back on track if we look at 20 and then 2021 and so forth, where we can do that. And what I'd probably do with the copier, since we have it budgeted, what I'll probably do is price it probably when I'm getting by around March 1st, and we get 2 more big mailings off of this one here, and that way you see what I'm saying, right?
Don't go and smoke.
Yeah. Is get the big mailings off of this, and then maybe have the new one in place by, mid-April or something. I know where it's not fresh to do.
Oh,
Yeah. That was kind of my goal for anyway.
Wear and tear on them.
Yeah, at least for 1 year anyway. Yeah. The new mapping system's in place now, the GIS and so forth, and it's pretty good. Pretty good. What do you guys think?
We'll have to come up with something. Run Peter Payphone.
Have you heard any word from Maryland as far as best guess? Maybe where you're still running?
I think it's gonna be wrong. But, there could always be changing,
I mean, it's always just a bad deal when you have a little water turnover in the office. Just a guarantee. And you're good for this kind of thing.
Maybe, maybe.
We're wheeling you and Bill down here in the wheelchairs.
At least I'm willing
Look at Bill.
He's already fallen to pieces.
I know, right?
It's a motor. We'll be racing.
That's what we do with girls.
Well, at least you could buy an electric one.
They should give them a vote for him.
Well, we need to work on that equipment reserves there, so it's feeling like we take care of it. 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put a line item in.
motorized.
On
The rascal.
Absolutely.
The rascal.
On that line here where it's 11,400, was that a one big time subscription fee that's gonna drop down, or will
No.
it continue to
That'll
be the
continue.
11,000?
They waived, if you remember, they waived the 7,000 because we went 5 years on contract.
Okay.
So we didn't have that initial that some of the campers had. I think everything else was pretty close, you know, as far as, I mean, even with the meeting and traveling, with the new employee, we may have to bump that just a little bit. One thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to overwhelm the new person going class after class after class after class. That is a good way to learn or lose somebody. I mean, there's nothing worse than going to a class and being totally in the dark and just being lost, and then there's an exam at the end of it. I don't want to do anybody do that. It just would be different.
Trying to learn a load on the job.
Well, I think that's what we're due, and then I think what we're due is we'll train that person, if they go to like the IWL 1, where it's just general appraisal practice, you know, we're just study that beforehand, and I'll let them study and so forth, so they'll be familiar when they go, and there won't be any surprises to them. They're on their own on the exam,
Yeah.
but we all are. You know, I did this here is if you take our budget, you know, you guys probably know what an appraisal costs, you know, a field appraisal, you know, where you go out and get a bank into appraisal, what have you, you know, you can't hardly get an appraisal for less than $450 now. You definitely can't get an agricultural one for less than almost $1,000 now. But if you take our budget and divide it by the number of our parcels we have and oil that we have, per parcel is still about $19 per appraisal. That's pretty good. That's pretty good overall. If you look at the total appraisal.
Now, is this program is where they can go, where realtors can go in and look at their appraisal?
We're
And there's going to be a fee, right? Or a yearly
for
subscription?
the license, for the appraisers that want
Yes.
the sales, the confidential stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. We have a few that are interested. We're gonna have to price it right to make it worth their time and while. But I don't know where that money would go, if it would go back into the general or if it would be put back in, you know, like it's something like the NRP or the zoning or what have you.
Where would the fees for it be paid out of your budget?
Well, they would be paying it back to us.
Aren't there subscription fees that you have to pay for that service?
Yes,
Does that come into your budget?
yes.
Well, then, the revenue would go back into your budget to offset that.
And then would that be a yearly subscription?
That's how it is, yeah. We would try to set them up, like if we set them up in the middle of the year and say it was gonna cost them $200 a year, and we set a new person up in June, then it would be $100 for the rest of the year. And then we would try to have all the renewals in January.
So
I
it's
mean,
just
there's
a
a-
little source of income.
Yeah, there's advantages to them, especially when they need to do an appraisal or something and it's Friday afternoon or Saturday. They can jump on the website, get their appraisal done or what have you, or get it started. Yeah. I mean, there's big advantages to it.
And it'd be password protected to those who
That's right.
subscribe.
That's right.
And they could go on anytime.
That's right. And that's called partial service. Okay, thanks for the cleanup.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Thank you.
I noticed none of them would commit.
Yeah, we don't commit now.
We just do it all.
If you have any questions on there, well, let me know if you see something, let me know.
Okay.
We do plan on certifying to NIDA next Thursday on the 23rd. 23rd is on Thursday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the same.
We're gonna certify all the values to need to then, and gives her about a week, a little over a week to review and make sure there's no errors. If there's any errors, then we'll go back and fix them.
I'll do it.
Because we have to have that done by.
We just kind of finish some
You're okay with
But I don't see any problems. Good. So now we're getting ready on 17%. I'll come in and let you guys know where we're going again, on the 17%, so if you. The 17% is when we go out and actually remeasure, do that throughout the summer, and we spend time in one township or a couple townships, and we fix a couple things for, and we're in that area a lot more. Okay, you guys have anything for me then? No. Okay, thank you.
Philip.
I saw it.
I thought about you.
Put a pin in there? They put a pin in it?
I'll find out. Didn't have the war. Three on the internet, of course, I don't know if you should do that or not. But I had a CT on yesterday, so.
Do you have your email there that you put in?
What is
Yeah.
this company?
Oh.
Oh, Play.
There's, this one, Phil.
Did I run that out for you?
Yeah. Perkins, STC, subsidiary of JT Potter Holdings.
That's what one said Perkins was.
This load's evidently going from Houston all the way to Tampa. Have a problem finding a way to get it across the state of Kansas with all the construction. But they're not letting me think it's good going to Tampa. Junction.
I think we could do 83 or
Use
180.
50 north of Hudson.
The way I'll know, they turn right there south of Titans. Right there, a mile west of Clay's.
Okay.
Corner. And then come up that road on 50, basically, and then come around over here to the hotel, and then go back up to it.
So it'd just be that little stretch road.
So-
Yeah. And I mean, these
Go straight to the Bartlett curve.
they'll scale out, I mean, because they have to
Yeah.
wait out, they can't. But,
I can't see how they could negotiate that term.
that's what I
Because
told
that's
her.
almost a 90
And-
degree.
Yeah, and that's what I told her, she said, well, what about going through Maxwell? I said, well, I said, we can only give you permission, and I said, well, I can't give permission to go through the city. I said, then you got
Why
some
would they
railroad
go up
tracks."
Dillon Road instead of Maxwell? Have a lot less.
Yeah, but those are.
But you'd have a 90-degree turn getting off of.
Yeah, that corner would be easier to make than, I said, you know, most of these wide loads are having a hard time at 28150. So I'm real sure they could make that one Northeast 40th.
Is that the hotel?
Well, that's the one south of Titan's Curve, Northeast
Right,
40th
but you
Avenue.
can turn it off by
But
the
yeah,
hotel.
it's wider, but it's still, I mean, but they're steering, I mean, the trailers do steer. But I mean, that's a long load.
Is it any different from hauling parts?
Well, yeah, because what is it, 284 is on the length?
Yeah, 248
Yeah, 284.
is long and 22 foot wide.
And the trailer would
And
be
20
wide.
foot 10 inches tall.
How wide?
2210.
Would be a
That's the
large.
tower portion.
I don't know what it is. She did not, I can get to see if I can get the drawings.
Aren't the blades
I don't know that this is a windmill deal.
220?
I don't know
No.
if this is a windmill deal.
Oh.
Because this thing's gonna clear the cannon.
But, I mean, you're saying it's not going to be so heavy it tears the hell out of the road.
Well, they have to scale out on, to put it on state road.
So
So
if
they have to have
can't
enough
make,
tires.
if they get up here and they can't make a corner, that's 30.
Well, yeah,
That's kind of what I think, if we can, they gotta figure
So-
out their own route.
but okay, if we do this, what are we gonna do? There needs to be some sort of fee.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
What's your budget?
Yeah.
Well, is this a one-time deal, or is this gonna be?
She's
how
talked
many-
like there could be several of these because the state of Kansas ain't trying to get anything north and south from the state right now. It's just a mess. Because it won't let them go on the interstate because they can't get into most of the bridges.
Right.
Yeah, bridges are usually 16.
Yeah, and some of them are, less than that. So, I mean, 35's out.
So the price you give them is per load though, right?
Well, yeah. I would
Because you
say
can't
so.
shoot them price on this load and then they shim 3 or 4 more loads. So what do you think?
Well, I'm thinking it'll be at least $1,000. Oh, yeah.
And they do that for every time you go into Canada.
Well, I don't know, if this is just the only obstacle getting, or they're trying to get to 183, or just where they're trying to get. Because
Nice to
last,
see what their route is.
because there's some loads that have gone to Oklahoma that were fiberglass tanks, and people called and they were with. And I said, okay, I wasn't worried about the weight cost. The other problem they had was the military commercial traffic, and I said, I understand. This is where I don't want somebody coming in here and say Stafford County is not friendly to commerce. You don't need to hear that.
281 goes all the way over Fargo.
Yeah, I mean, it jogs into, I don't know if they go up 281 or if they go to,
And why, and they're coming in on 50 and want to turn up to 81, right?
yeah, they come in on 50, turn there, and then go on 50, and then come to Kelly Camps, or the trailer place, and then go north up on 281.
So if they got here and the intersection on 281-50 was open and not been construction yet, they'd probably just do that.
Well, I don't know if the state has told them, but I have no idea what the state has told everybody on everything those. Because-
Yeah, I think it'd be through there next week.
Yes, I mean, the state doesn't have any idea, I just tell them no, but then when they get here, if the car runs up and it's open, they might not even use it.
Go on the state if they do, because when they get on the state road, their route is spelled out specifically. So if they're caught off of that, then they have a real problem. That much I do know.
I would tell the gal, at least in my opinion, I'd double your deal of 1,000, so 2,000, and tell the gal that's the first load. And then if you see, if they don't tear up the road, it'll get cheaper. If they tear it up, it'll get more expensive. Because I can see they're on Titans when they're getting off 50, if they got to jack back and forth, turning that truck on the road, making a hell of a spot that we gotta fix. And I don't know how much it's gonna cost.
Yeah, most of that would be on the state right away, so.
But I mean, if you feel comfortable with 1,000, that's fine, and that's kind of cheap enough.
I want to run this by you because
So-
I didn't feel like it's something I had to do.
Has this company ran this route,
I don't know if she's ran this
Yeah,
route
she's
or
looking at Google
virtually,
Maps.
Googled it and looked, because then she asked me about Maxville, and I said, well, you go to Maxville, and you can probably make that corner. I mean, it's wider than most, but you got some railroad tracks in that gate, and then you get 3 miles north, and you're talking about a different county. And I don't,
That was,
and it's not our place to say they go through Maxville.
I think Dillon would be able to do it up there.
Yeah. Then I can give her that option. I mean, it's wider there than it is over. The only thing
But
is
there's
we're gonna
still-
have to know when they do this so we can let people know that, hey, this road's gonna close because that white load, nobody else should be down there.
but they're still gonna have to negotiate 50 and 281 because of the construction.
Well, that's true.
yeah.
And I don't know if they just didn't want to try to turn there because of the construction or just what the state has told them. They evidently told them they could go through, they just couldn't turn. I don't know why else she would have proposed going through Maxville unless they're coming in from a different way, but she's coming.
But if you ride them up Dillon Road, what would they do, turn on K-19 and then turn over to 281?
I have no idea
Would
when
that
they get on
be-
281. She did not say where they go from, where they go after they get off that route.
You know, you said that most of the damage turned off 50 on the R road would be on the right of way. But I mean, if that load's 240 foot, I mean, where the trucks turn, it will probably be on our road. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
they're-
sooner or later he's got to.
You know, if he ends up gonna do a bunch of these, that's gonna tear up the road.
Oh, well, I got to do the farmer towards last year because he wasn't. I thought I found one culprit, but then I found out it was a different person.
I mean, yeah, that truck's, yeah. If you want 1,000, that's fine. I wouldn't hesitate doing twice that. What do you think?
I'd be okay with your first proposal. Go a little higher and, tell them you'll drop it down if they don't tear up the road.
Yeah, I mean, if the first load goes around there fine, doesn't tear up the road, we lower it to 1,000.
Because they're gonna have to notify us when they do this.
But if they continually do it,
So
until
are
the
they-
end of the summer.
would they be-
Well, yeah, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah,
Would
so
they
I
be-
wouldn't lower
Would
it.
they be
I would
responsible
just
for
tell
the
them
damages?
flat out,
Oh, yeah.
look,
So
you got
we're
it.
just charging
They
them.
need us, we don't
Or
Or
we
man,
might,
man.
we might need the option just to say we can do it again if they go tear it up. So I'd say, I'd make a motion that we can charge them $2,000 a load and inspect the damage and go from there.
Because, yeah, I mean, we get in the middle of harvest, they're gonna have to give a time frame. I'm not gonna listen to that, and I don't want you guys to listen to it either.
Yeah, I'm not pulling my semi off on the road, so 22 foot off on the shoulder.
I mean, yeah,
I'd say they can't do it between June 15th, July 4th.
Yeah,
I'll second.
we have a motion second. You get on it.
What I put was to charge $2,000 a load with the option to expect damages and adjustment.
That sounds great.
Okay.
We have a motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
So this
Maybe we'll figure out a way to pay for that
240
copier.
we'll see it along.
yeah, it's,
Can
yeah,
you
I don't
afford
think
those
it's
this
gonna
year?
work, you know, that heavy stuff.
Can you send another load down?
I think the lights have been improving like 262.
262?
Yeah, big ones.
Real.
I think the main deal on that is the height of the width.
Yeah, the width is scary.
And the height is pretty scary too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure the
Yeah, I
trailer's,
agree. Bear wood.
I'm sure the trailer's not 22, but.
Yeah, but sticking out.
Because, yeah, they're gonna have some.
Do you want that other one back? Did you give me anything?
No. Whatever. We're now trying to get ready to screw some sand. I guess we're talking, we're gonna put this another Friday.
Another predicted Monday, 22 inches.
Yeah, I mean, sometime all the way to Friday from Monday.
That'd be real chunky.
I mean, they started this probability thing, Sunday, Monday.
So how's that gonna work when I drove in on First Street, rattlesnakes, about 90 bank, I mean, way wet.
Yeah,
So if we
that
go-
is the water that came from over at Edwards County. I knew it was gonna, it got up a little bit, I think they had to go straight south of Smith. And then, but other than that, I mean, it never came up down the southwest road. Because I've seen it over that road.
Yeah.
So
It's full and I've seen it a long time.
yeah, it is forward, and it's been for a long time, but it's still not as.
Yeah.
I think it came out.
We get another
it
5 or
came out a little
6.
bit right there to the west of the sewer launch.
Yeah.
That long shoulder, it never went across, did it?
Not quite.
I didn't think it did.
It was close.
Okay.
It ought to be going down, but another day or two before the big, next big rain gets there.
Well, just depends on where it is. Yeah, he told me the other day, when I talked to him, that it was coming, I think, it fell from Bristol Township, I think this Fairfields person, road post signs. All right, thank you.
I was kinda hoping you'd lower your budget there, Marshall, and pay for Carl's increase.
I remember he was not under the tax rate.
So on your tools and equipment, where it took a $6,000 jump, what's the main ones there?
The main thing there, we've got a lot of stuff that has not been fixed or replaced as far as our overall units. We got some stuff like that have no maintenance, and it's almost to the point, some of it we may have to fix this year before the end of the year. But I was looking at next year because, I mean, 2018, we spent almost what was allotted. And I know we bought quite a bit of stuff that we haven't had that we needed. There's some other stuff that we need to purchase along with our grain entrapment deal that we got on the grant that we don't have, ropes and stuff like that. We won't actually have training on it till next year, but I didn't want to buy the funds out of it this year, spend it out of there. So that's kind of part of the increase.
Now, when we had that stuff stolen out of the ambulance, the insurance money that we got for that, I thought that was supposed to be put away for the roads.
It's in the track. That gives us. It would have transferred into the community.
On your repairs and maintenance of other equipment, 20. 15,000. Are you just trying to build up your reserve fund on your fire trucks, or?
On the repairs and maintenance,
Yeah.
we've got, okay, so we had that one truck that we pulled the bed off of that's sitting at sewer. So we actually have a truck that has never been replaced after that. And then we have another truck that that's broke down from sewer rating and everything, that we're looking at replacing. But I would imagine sometime the end of this year, first of next year would be before we would actually get them trucks. And so the cost of outfitting them, even with our own equipment, is gonna be higher than, and typically we probably could have pulled it out of our reserve, but means how we used an extra $130,000 out of it this year, for the gear and stuff.
Is there anything in the reserves now?
We have
How much?
100. My hope is like the 65,000 that's budgeted per year, we get to continue to, we roll that over for at least the next 2 years, this year and next year, but we've had other expenses this year, I don't know if we'll do that much to roll over.
He's got 260,000.
Did you make Caleb fire chief up there?
No, but
Seriously,
we've discussed that, yes.
From the fighting equipment team out of that reserves.
We had to deposit it in their regular fund, and then transfer it at the end of the year. That was part of that transfer.
Yeah.
but we can't.
It would probably be easier for Kale to try to get some more guys on the department up there if he was the chief and make decisions up there. Just what I want to see is go down the line for 4 years and not appoint him as chief, and then all of a sudden the other chiefs all decide we might as well close down rating. Sure.
Well, me and the part-time assistant Pat have been up there with them guys. Pat was up there last Thursday, and I think he had a pretty good turnout of all the people. And there's just a lot of stuff that Kel was never taught, and that's what we're working on. And like I said, I've had conversations with Kel. He knows where I stand, I know where he stands. We kind of talk about stuff and we're all on the same page, so.
Sounds good. So is your CRP burning season above average on calls, or about average, or people getting better at building fire breaks?
For the most part, they are, yes. Yeah. We've had a couple of instances, but nothing like the worst one in South Maxwell. We were up there. What was it, hours?
Oh.
Over a 2-day period, 3-day period. But it all got taken care of. You know, we kind of that last night we made them just go ahead and hire a dozer to come in and do a bunch of work.
I talked to you one time about, you said that somebody just lit a fire without calling you, and you guys responded. Said you want someone to go, you just go ahead and send them to go.
Sent them the bill, spoke with them, but we have not been paid yet.
So at what point do we need to turn that over to the county attorney?
I figured I sent that on the 22nd, I believe, of April. I figured I would send one more, and if I haven't heard anything in 30 days, I just see if we can handle it.
Okay. Call them fires, you know, unless it's just that, I know you've had a few quick deals where somebody thought the other person would just be able to start a fire and think, I don't know, but just raise it.
Yeah. Any other questions on that?
So if you got this, if we gave you the increase that you're asking for, how much are you figuring on carrying over and being able to roll in the building your equipment fund? Are you gonna basically rebuild, spending everything you got?
No, and that's why I kind of increased what our transfer out was to 45.
Oh, that's, okay.
And that's what I was trying to do is, you know, like I said, I hope that this year, next year, we get to transfer most of the 65,000 that was designed for the year back into our reserve. And then that puts us back on board with 45,000 this year and probably, or 45 next year and possibly the year after of being able to maintain our equipment for the next 10 years when it comes time to replace it.
You're trying not to get us in the same camp.
Yeah.
So our turnout gear's up to date.
Is what
Yes.
the plan is.
Yes. The next big thing, of course, I've got the 35 for some air packs in the Cascade system, which is what fills all of our air bottles. That is what we're gonna look at trying to do next year. That 35,000 won't probably go into 2021. But in order to keep it, because we have about a year and a half or 2 years where we aren't buying any gear and big purchases, that's why I kind of went ahead and fit that in next year.
So I understand is we're doing a little bit of catch up, and maybe in a few years down the road, we can
Yes.
come down.
I would hope by 21 or 22, you know, the budget can kind of come back down lower than what it is for next year. Couple other things. I know you guys have talked to Phil about getting rid of Mobile Command, and I've talked to Phil a little bit. gonna keep it around, at least until we have a game plan. Because I know the sheriff's department only used it once, and emergency management hasn't really used it, but the fire department utilizes it a lot. And so I just told Phil, you know, I don't mind paying for anything that needs done maintenance the rest of this year, but, you know, we used it 5 times last year. It worked out good for us, and I mean, if we have big fires this summer, it would be nice to have it. We use it as a rehab unit, and, you know, when we're out all night long, I know it don't mean much to people, but to be able to have that there to sit down, out of the elements, take a break. It's got a coffee pot in there, you know, when you're out all night long, stuff like that.
So what's your opinion as far as, you know, it sounds like it's kind of cramped and tight in there, not much room? I mean, if a guy did end up with something else, you know, either some type of shorter camping trailer or an enclosed trailer that's kind of decked out, and what your feelings on that? Because you'd have to pull one of those out this will drive on it, so.
Right. You know, I mean, a trailer probably, I don't know for the rest of the people, for us it's not feasible because we have tactical dispatchers that drive that unit to wherever we are, and they name it. So having a vehicle allotted for them to pull it, a trailer, you know, I mean, I don't know. That's what's nice about it. When we need them, we call them, they go out, they get the unit, they drive it where we're at, and then they're there for the duration of it. But, and it's like I told Phil, I'm not against getting rid of it and updating it. I just want to have, I would like to have a plan in place before we get rid of something that we still utilize. And I hope I'm wrong, I hope we don't use it this year. But, you know, it turns out driving with a lot of huge major fires, it can be a big deal. So, but I just told them, I said, you know, if we want to look at towards the end of the year, go ahead and get a replacement plan to replace it, whether the fire department wants to try and help cover some of the expenses, and then sell them again.
So maybe instead of a trailer that you'd have to have a vehicle pulled with, instead of looking at a small ambulance, maybe look at one of these like mid-sized little camper deals. I'm sure we're not talking about buying a brand new one. We're trying to get something a little bit old, used, and then just a little bit of radio equipment and stuff like that.
And most of the radio equipment we already own.
Because I mean, I could see the space being a deal, because I could see you put everybody in the back of the ambulance. 3 people, 4 people, it's probably about max.
So I spent 6 hours in the back of it this summer just doing just cram quarters anyways. Of course, we had everything with the frames and stuff in there. And, you know, of course, there's a little fold-out table and everything to pull down. And I sat there and I typed search warrants, brought it back to St. John. It was nice to get out and stretch. There's not a whole lot of room to really kind of stretch. And I mean, it's cramped quarters, but it does serve its purpose.
The county self-funded through the fire department, all of it,
So,
we pay for one for the fire department. Since I've been in this position, sat in the office, I think maybe 5 total calls since then. There's no sense in paying for it. I've kind of got everybody that I need to deal with on my phone. I just want to make sure that was, it's another $53 a month that we don't have to spend. So, we did get all of our air bottles back. They've all been tested. They're all current. Pat went to pick up the last 23 yesterday. So, when they come in, I don't know the exact figure, but it's about $2,100. So,
you're not working that.
nope.
It sounds to me like he's got 2 full-time jobs.
Nope. June 1st, we're moving our containers and stuff and starting on our training facility. So all that lined out. To do that move, that's on Saturday. And the other thing I kind of wanted to let you know, we had talked about putting, I'm going to say half roof. Our containers are going to sit like this with gap in between them, and the other one's going to sit on top. We we're gonna build a roof line so that we can practice ventilation and stuff like that with roofs. CS Construction actually has brand new rafters that he couldn't use. And it's $800 for them, and there's 6 of them. If you cut them in half, you put them on one side, it'll actually be cheaper than, it cost us a little over $1,000 to buy the material to build the rafters. And so, and I realize the 800 doesn't my spending limit, but it's going to be, that way we have, when we get everything set up, we can start on that stuff. I know, me and St. John Fire Department purchased a bunch of other lumber and stuff from another guy that was used for this. So, I figured we could buy the wrappers for the money. And then we got some other people that have donated windows, doors, stuff like that for it. The only other thing I would like is another, probably the executive session.
Did you, I know one time you mentioned having a texting service.
Yes.
Have you checked into that? I mean, so
We're actually the e-dispatch, and that was the dues and subscription. You can see the increase to $3,000. It's going to run about $2,200 a year, but it will give us one system that we can contact anybody on that system. It's already set up, we've been using it, it works great. They page somebody out, it automatically goes to cell phones. You can hear exactly what dispatch says, it notifies you, everything.
So it texts them to remind them of fire meeting nights. And then if you have St. John go get called out, then everybody's responding, they can text back if they respond. So you have an
Yeah.
idea who's coming.
Yeah, we can show you what it looks like.
Yeah, so we just have captures it off Tesco.
Well, I've got one here. This is just, this is pager check really. But and it actually, there is, dispatch has nothing to do with it. It's nothing extra for dispatch or nothing. And yeah, like this, so when you get it, you can click that button there. Actually, these are where your response is. You can mark it, now that won't do it on an on-call. And then it lets everybody know who's coming, who's not available. Nice thing is when we give directions, if you don't remember, you can hit it and listen to it again, you can call the dispatch. We can send out mass messaging. As soon as which our 30-day trial is almost up, as soon as that's up and we actually pay for it, we get the added benefits where I can designate Tom. He will be able to, on his phone, send a message to all his guys, fire meeting tonight. Or, trucks broke down or whatever. Myself and Pat have access to the entire county, so we can send a message to anybody in the county.
Other departments use it, like if Philip
Yeah.
use it for his and then come to work at 6 a.m. I don't know, I'm just asking.
Yeah,
If-
I mean, you can, and they base it, for fire, and I think Misty's gonna get on it with EMS. 100 people is like $179 a month. But you can add, if you just need, because then their next package is like 200 people, and it's like $220 a month. But you can add, say, if you need just 10 more places, another $5, we'll give you those 10 places or whatever. But yeah, I mean, everybody likes it. It's one of the things that, everybody has a phone, not everybody has a radio. So,
Makes sense.
You said you wanted to buy the executive session, discuss how much.
I move to do the executive session for 5 minutes, to discuss non-elected personnel with
That's two.
Marshall, county attorney, report.
Okay.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
If he's got some contractors in mind, or do we need, I forgot to ask him.
Let me see if he can come back up.
Yeah, if he's in.
I'll let this go.
Please post.
He's probably still sitting on there.
Yeah, I don't know. He said
But you're
he-
not involved in that?
Well, I'm gonna be, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time we talked, he said, when he gets some time to get some people around, we meet, but I haven't heard.
So are we still looking, or do you know, if we're still looking at 150 by 30?
I say we build it as big as we can, do it one time.
Concrete floor, service door, 6 days, 8
I
days.
think we've talked
That's-
six.
yeah, figure that one.
6 20-foot doors is gonna be 100. 6 20-foot doors. is gonna be 120.
And then you want the storage space, right?
You have to have space in between.
I mean, I'm going with the 20-foot door, I was thinking that you might be able to put it through those 21 doors. Yes, they're just putting 16, but a little bit wider door.
Gonna do-
No, well, then, or you want the minutes? Let's do the minutes and the tax roll.
All right.
Thank
I'll
you,
make a
guys.
motion to
Thank you.
accept the tax roll correction.
Second.
So move we set the May 8th minutes.
No.
All in favor of accepting the tax roll corrections?
Aye.
Sorry. Trying to hurry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motion passed.
Ready?
Yep.
I'll make a motion to accept the tax roll, or the tax roll, the minutes of May 8th, 2019.
We have a motion and a second to accept the minutes from the May 8th meeting. All in favor?
Yeah, slide it back, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Now we're in. This bill's coming.
I know.
I'll get Luann in here real quick, it shouldn't take her long.
It's going to get on.
3 circles. I was wanting to get one done yesterday.
Okay.
You're supposed to be getting the air conditioners on today. What do you mean they need to? They've been here 3 days.
It's not my house, Russell.
I think they're working on that deal downstairs.
Who's working on it?
Hopefully today.
So we only had $5,000 inmate housing for the
Yeah, it
month
wasn't
Little
too bad.
warm in here.
It's a little warm.
of March and April.
Hello.
Today.
Presenting my 2020 budget. That sounds weird. Really hasn't changed a whole lot, just a little bit of an increase in some cost of supplies and travel and lodging and things.
Just we can run up to what is what else.
On,
Your increase, I mean, you only actually spent 102 and.
well, I just,
No.
I don't, yeah, you don't. And I do know we're talking about increasing our dues, Registered Deeds Association, to try to help pay our KAC dues and lobbyists and things like that.
no copiers, no camera?
I actually plan to buy a copier, but I will buy it with the tech fund. It's one of the approved expenses for tech fund. So I'm just keeping 1,000 in capital outlay for gifts or emergencies. I wasn't sure why, it said I didn't have any post office box expense on it.
I wondered what you coded that to.
Maybe got coded wrong?
I bet you coded
It's
it wrong.
possible. Okay, I wondered about that.
I would bet it got coded to office supplies.
Passports are up and doing normal passports lately, which is good because filing fees, we're just not getting a lot of reporting right now. I mean, it's down definitely. And just for an example, this has nothing to do with the budget, but I was talking to Todd a little bit a week or two ago about how the elimination of the mortgage rate tax is affecting us. Today, I got an $8 million mortgage. And obviously, we didn't collect any tax. Last year, we would have collected $4,000 tax, plus a filing fee of $174. 2014, we would have collected $20,800 in tax, plus $44 in filing fees. So the increase in the filing fees is not making up for the lack of the MRT. Just to show you, if you're talking about it at your meetings, or there's nothing we can do now. The law changed, and it is the way it
They'll
is.
never give it back to us.
No, I don't think they will.
Once they
But
take it away.
yeah, it's still.
Well, and it's really unfortunate because that fund was used in various ways.
Oh yeah. Well, it all went to the general fund, and
Well, and a portion of it went to
well,
preservation.
we still take out for Heritage
Yeah.
Trust Fund. Yeah, $1 for every page that's recorded goes to Heritage Trust.
But it doesn't equal what it was
No,
before.
it doesn't.
Because that fund will generate close to $2 million a
Right.
year.
Right, because
So
the
we-
percentage of the tax was taken,
Right.
or a percentage of that was taken out of tax. Yeah.
So we can thank the Johnson County Realtors and
Bankers
Kansas.
Association.
Yeah.
So what did it used to call that? I mean, what tax was that, or what fee was
It was
that?
called mortgage registration tax.
And it was just a percentage of how much the mortgage was for?
Yeah, the indebtedness. Yeah, oh yeah, the registered deeds are still really bitter over it.
Yeah.
As we
Everybody
should.
in the county ought to,
Yeah, exactly.
the state just keeps increasing theirs and we get decreased.
So,
Their budget went up 8.4% for next year. It's just amazing.
well, that's really all I got.
Good, thank you. Take a look at it and tell us if you want to go. Possibly. Because they're doing such a good job.
If they can't put property tax, they're just spinning
Right there.
the lid
No.
on it. They shouldn't be doing
We
that.
forgot to ask you about the building. Have you contacted any contractors,
Just the one.
the QSI? or
No,
you
I
haven't
got
got
it. Just QSR.
QSI.
She's got an ad for you.
Did you pick one up?
No, I did not.
There you go.
Okay. No, I thought we could get that, me and Marshall tried to get that done next week.
And are you looking at wood and steel kind of comparison?
And we can, I mean, you want the options?
I wouldn't mind it, just so.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, if there's a huge difference between steel and the wood,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem.
Okay.
I
No,
mean, steel or rust act is like,
Oh, yeah,
uh,
I agree.
I think the QSI put up, basically gave it a 60-year warning.
Now,
60 on the wood.
okay, well, I'm not gonna be around over you.
How long's Morton? 20 years?
Pardon?
Morton, 20 years on there. I think they're 20 years.
I'm not sure.
They've all went way up on there.
I mean, it's gonna last,
I mean, more than around this twice as much as this side.
Because and Marshall did talk to me about the mobile command thing out there, and I'll keep it through the fire season, so it'll be a few couple months on that. As soon as it begins, I guess. Winter danger is over, or whatever. It may not be a big this year. But, I mean, they thought that they could usually pick up every fire, so there's 600 by all. They do it. He asked me if I did that.
It'd be nice if we could at least get some
Yeah.
quotes on the building and concrete.
No.
We kind of have some idea.
Well, yeah, and I'd like to get it done right here. My first, get something to you by the first meeting. Yeah, for.
Well, I just noticed there's several ads in there.
Oh, yeah, I think there's lots of people.
And then there's, what'd you say, Schmucker, Shinkles?
Shingle out of Great Bend. He did the recycle.
Did we do the fire department too?
That I don't know about. Brian Nice in the art. He's actually doing something, so. Maybe you want to do one for Amber.
Spare.
I don't know if he did Lawrence's or not. That's a wood one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if he does wood ones or not.
He did spares, big.
Yeah,
Well, I know one stuff.
Definitely spares.
yeah, Squares was usually out for the combines.
Yeah. But he does good work.
Yeah, I mean, he's taking care of.
Yep. If you got a problem, you call him and he'll come back and fix it. I had to rattle him when it's
Well, we had one, and it's tough to find at
Yeah.
times.
Get your creative, use it to get the right direction.
I'm talking to Carl just a little bit, and we're talking about just our elements. Probably look at a drone. I mean, I think it could benefit a lot of people. The sheriff's office, fire department, at times, just gives you a better view. And I asked Carl, I said, is that something that you guys This one is, I think, it takes a lot of research to get the right one. Because will he fly or somebody else? I mean, that would be the problem I would have. Then it may just be, pie in the sky. But I mean, at least if you did, I do understand, have a couple guys that travel, and they're not all that expensive, but
Well,
they are useful.
Somebody
Well,
would shoot
that's
one for pressure use.
But
I might shoot it.
Well, we may have to get Asher.
Asher could probably fly one. He has a little one that he flies around.
But I know a lot of times that it's a good way to document natural disasters, like ice storms, tornado damage.
Would that come out of work preparedness or road? Or?
Probably mercy. I mean, and I don't think it's that expensive of an item, but
Yeah.
If you're skilled enough.
Well, Kirkland Michaels have a couple.
yeah, theirs is a flies a great. I mean, they map it out.
Yeah.
It's a laptop and plug it in. This is what it's going to fly.
I'm sure Randy Clark will be all over that too. If it's techie, it's weird.
So, it's just something to throw out there to you. So, whether it happens or not, I don't know. It would be a useful item. For the sheriff's office too, something like that incident would start.
Yeah.
Hopefully you never have something like that, but in this day and age, who knows what you.
They used a lot of it during floodway.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a good way to document natural damage, especially FEMA, they love pictures. And I don't think our natural disasters are going to go away anytime soon.
Big guy takes all their pictures. park it out there and they come flying all around and taking pictures.
Chase Ward, flying your cornfields, scared Kenny and I to death.
That was a flying saucer. Some guys check their cows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're useful tools.
Yeah.
Back to this building, there's not gonna be much grade work to be done for that site,
I wouldn't think so.
because it's pretty flat.
It's got to have some sort of asphalt base on it.
Yeah.
It's very good asphalt, but
Could you use the asphalt on part of it and not have it all concrete?
I don't know. I mean, I think we'd have to get the contractors down here to look at it, see if we could.
You trying to keep it clean on the inside, sweep it out with the asphalt.
No, we couldn't street that city.
Might blow it off. If they blow it, but that's where your cost is gonna be.
And the concrete, yeah. I don't know what the cost of concrete's going down to.
Does it come down?
I don't know.
It's not good. $110 a yard.
It's a third of my buildings.
Well, I know that's where Brian made a lot of cost was on concrete. All right.
So we have on the agenda to discuss whether we're going to give the employees off the 5th of July.
Talk to you later.
Kurt, what's your feelings on that?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
You know, if we don't, since we don't give out Christmas bonuses, chances are we're not gonna give out any raises this
Just
year.
don't really have to the next thing.
So, how it is.
I have a motion.
I'll make a motion that we allow the employees to have the 5th of July off.
Second.
We have a motion second, take the employees of July off, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Air conditioner.
Wish I
Yeah,
brought a
sweaty.
coat.
Oh, whatever. Okay, I need about a 10-minute executive session for my
Will we do anything?
I'll make a motion to go into executive session for non-elected personnel for 10 minutes and then adjourn it thereafter.
So motion is second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Will adjourn.